नहमदुहु व नुसल्ली अला रसूलिल करीम औज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम अस्सलामु अलैकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa
Walaikum
barakatuh.
assalam.
How's everyone?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. So one news, one of our teammates, Brother Javed Chaudhry, he's also in our Saturday class. Mashallah, he's on his way to Hajj. He's might be in Medina by now.
MashaAllah.
Yeah, so he used the new system, and mashallah, he was. I told him that somebody told me a long time ago. A scholar said, "Beta," he said this exactly his word. The beta, you cannot do Hajj with money. A Hajj is with invitation from Allah Subhanahu wa Taala.
Exactly.
So he was worried. He was trying really left and right because this is the new system. It was crashing every now and then. But he was, mashallah, very consistent. And finally, yesterday he called me from Seattle, actually. He said, I wanted to meet with you, but it so happened that I had to rush and leave because there was no other flight. So he called me from Seattle. So I asked him to make dua for all of us, inshallah.
May Allah bless him.
Okay, so thank you for coming. This is the extreme mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that alhamdulillah we are once again gathered here tonight, and tonight the announcement has come that tomorrow is the first day of Zilhijjah, and inshallah the Eid al-Adha will be on the 9th, which is Saturday, and the Yawm al-Arafah will be on Friday. So just wanted to tell you firsthand. Okay, now before I start, I want to tell you something which you might make you feel happy. So I found out today there is something called in India, Pakistan, Dars-e-Nizami. Okay, so what that means is that people in India, Pakistan, or in that area, when they want to become an alim, and even over here maybe, I don't know about the system here, they follow this curriculum called Dars-e-Nizami. Okay, and it goes over almost like 5+ years. Yeah. So the thing I want to share with you is that the Arabic level we are at right now, imagine that if you had taken that course with any madrasa or any school becoming an alim, so we have pretty much covered the first 2 years. Any Allahu Akbar, any takbir?
MashaAllah.
Right, so you are like almost quarter person alim by now. I know we haven't followed.
Is it your level or our level?
Our level, not my level. Our level, alhamdulillah. So this was a good news. I was very excited to hear that, and this should keep us going and help us, even further, because see, most of us are homemakers and full-time family and job, and we don't have the mindset of becoming an alim, and we think that we have missed the age of becoming an alim. But alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has his own ways of guiding us, and now I feel super grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for doing this, and I'm sure you will agree with me on this,
inshallah.
So keep up and pat yourself on the back. Mashallah, this effort of ours has making us keeping it in the right direction, inshallah. Okay, so with that, we are on verse number. What is the verse number we are on? 61. Okay, so one more message I'm going to send, and then inshallah we'll start. So today's verse is pretty long, but when we break it down into smaller verses, the idea is the same and the method is the same. So inshallah, when you look at small version of the verses, you will see it all comes into perspective, and you will know the meaning of that. Okay, so let's start. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Wa iz qultum. And what is qultum? And when you said. Said who? The Bani Israel. And said to who? Ya Musa. O Musa. Lan nasbira ala ta'amin wahidin. Yeah. They said, "Oh Musa, we will never endure on one kind of food alone." Okay, now while we are talking about it, you have to refresh your memory from the last few sessions. What we have been talking about, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saved them from the army of Fir'aun. When they come on the other side, when they were saved, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked them to enter a town. And you know the story that he said, say hittatun and be grateful and humble, and they did not. They were rebellion. They mocked it and they did not obey. Yeah. So as a result of that, what happened? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala 40 years of punishment that they will be in the desert nowhere, right? Even then, what he did for them, he did the shadow of the sky, or the clouds. And then he provided for them the manu salwa. Yeah. And in the last verse, we found out that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala even give them 12 springs, one for each tribe, because there were 12 families or 12 tribes. Yes. So now they have been eating the same manu salwa and drinking and all that. So now look at their next act of disobedience or ungratefulness. So what they're saying is that, Ya Musa, we cannot be, patient on only one kind of food. Okay. So they're telling to Musa to do what? Fad'u. Now what is fad'u? So pray. Like dua. Dua. What is dua? Right? Fad'u, dua क्या होती है? मांगना ना अल्लाह से, pray. तो fad'u का मतलब होता है मांगो. किससे? लना, for us. रब्बका, अपने खुदा से, अपने रब से. क्या करे वो? युखरिज लना, निकाले कहाँ? हमारे लिए मिम्मा, आउट ऑफ तुम्बितुल अर्दु, जमीन में से, जो चीजें जमीन में पैदा होती हैं. व्हाट काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स? मिम बकलिहा, हर्ब्स, व किस्साइहा, कुकम्बर्स, ठीक है, व फूमिहा, गार्लिक, व अदसिहा, दालें, लेंटल्स, राइट, व बसलिहा, वो चीजें जो जमीन से मेहनत करके उगती हैं. ठीक है ना, ये खुद तो नहीं उगती ना, इनको उगाना पड़ता है. You have to do the farming, right? तो उस पे मूसा अलैहि सलाम ने क्या कहा? I am not sure that is Musa अलैहि सलाम और Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala responding. Qala atastabdiluna, क्या, would you exchange, is the question. Allazi, that which, huwa adna mean inferior, allazi huwa khair, for that which is better. So that food was coming from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was better, but they wanted this earthly food. So what was the order? Ihbitu, meaning go down. Where? Misran, to a city. Fa inna lakum ma sa'altum. So indeed for you is what you asked for. See, look at the word sa'altum. Sa'il kaun hota hai? What is the meaning of sa'il?
Asking, the one who wants.
मांगने वाला ना, साइल. और सवाल क्या होता है? Asking somebody, right? तो सअल तुम सब जो कह रहे हो या जो मांग रहे हो, उसके लिए तुम किसी शहर में दाखिल हो जाओ. और इसकी वजह से क्या हुआ? What happened because of their attitude? वदुरिबत अलैहिमुज़ ज़िल्ला. ज़िल्ला क्या होता है? ज़िल्लत,
humiliation.
राइट, द ह्यूमिलिएशन. उर्दू में हम जिल्लत कहते हैं, किसी के मतलब किसी को नीचा दिखाना या उसको जलील करना. वल मस्कना था. मस्कना क्या होता है? मस्कीन. मस्कीन कौन होता है? राइट. एंड द मिजरी और द माइजरी. वबाउ बिगदबिम मिन अल्लाह, and they drew the ghadab of Allah upon them because of this act, or because of this ungratefulness. Are you guys with me so far?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, so now what happened? Zalika is, that was bi annahum kanu yakfuruna bi ayatillah, because they used to disbelieve in the signs of Allah. And they also used to do this. This was very common among them. They used to kill the prophets and the messengers. وَيَقْتُلُونَ النَّبِيِّينَ بِغَيْرِ الْحَقِّ, and they used to kill prophets without any right. ذَلِكَ بِمَا أَسَوْا وَكَانُوا يَعْتَدُونَ. And that was because they disobeyed. So, وَكَانُوا, and they were the يَعْتَدُونَ, transgressing. So far, so good?
Yes.
Okay. So, and recall, and any questions, Sister Homa?
Yeah, I just going to ask, but probably later. That's fine.
Okay,
I was
okay.
going to ask about the prophet, which prophet they killed.
Oh, okay. So basically, during the time of,
Musa
because
alayhi
these
salam.
Bani Israel, they also had other prophets before Musa alayhi salam, right?
Mhm.
Anyway, we'll talk about that. So the English translation is, and recall when you said mean the Bani Israel, O Moses, we can never endure one kind of food. So call upon your Lord to bring forth for us from the earth its green herbs and its cucumbers, its garlic and its lentil and its onions. Yeah. Moses said, so now I can correct myself.
Yes.
Moses said, would you exchange what is better for what is less? Yeah.
Mhm.
Go into any settlement, and indeed you will have what you have asked. And they were covered with humiliation and poverty and returned with anger from Allah upon them. That was because they repeatedly disbelieved in the signs of Allah and killed the prophets without right. That was because they disobeyed and were habitually transgressing. Okay? उर्दू में कैसे कहेंगे? और जब तुमने कहा मूसा हमसे एक ही खाने पर सब्र नहीं हो सकता, तो अपने परवरदिगार से दुआ कीजिए कि तरकारी और ककड़ी और गेहूं और मसूर और प्याज वगैरह जो नबातात ज़मीन से उगती हैं हमारे लिए पैदा कर दे। उन्होंने कहा कि भला उम्दा चीजें छोड़कर इनके एवज नाकिस चीजें क्यों चाहते हो? अगर यही चीजें मतलूब हैं तो किसी शहर में जा उतरो, वहां जो मांगते हो मिल जाएगा। और आखिरकार जिल्लत और रुसवाई और मोहताजी उनसे चिमटा दी गई। ओके, इट वाज लाइक देयर वाज चिमटाने का मतलब क्या हुआ कि इट वाज उनके ऊपर मल दी गई, मुसल्लत कर दी गई। वेरी गुड। और वो अल्लाह के गजब में गिरफ्तार हो गए। वो ये इसलिए कि वो अल्लाह की आयतों से इनकार करते थे और इसलिए भी कि नबियों को नाहक कत्ल कर देते थे। यानी ये इसलिए कि नाफरमानी किए जाते और हद से बढ़े जाते थे। ठीक है? Are we good so far?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. So
यातदून, हद से बढ़ जाते थे।
जी यातदून। अच्छा, now what is the opposite of यातदून? याhtदून, जो हदायत पर,
हदायत वाला।
यातदून जो हदायत पे नहीं है, जो ट्रांसग्रेसर हैं, और याhtदून जिसमें हा आ जाती है तो वो हदायत की उसमें आ जाता है।
Imagine if we are not pronouncing it correctly, यातदून and it will change the complete meaning.
Yes, that's absolutely right. Okay, so let's look at
Brother Abid, just one question on this one.
जी.
It looks like that when they were in the desert wandering around, they were blessed with all those kind of special meals and other treatments.
Yeah.
And when they asked for the other stuff, they were told to go in a city. So what the message over here is that you are entering in a city and then you are by your own?
No, messages की जो चीजें वो मांग रहे थे वो तो दुनिया के किसी भी हिस्से में आपको मिल जाएंगी जहाँ जमीन है, जहाँ पे आप खेती बाड़ी कर सकते हैं, राइट?
कॉमन चीज था वो।
लेकिन जो मनो सलवा था वो तो अल्लाह की तरफ से स्पेशल एक नेमत उनके ऊपर नाजिल हुई थी, और वो भी उसके बावजूद कि उन्होंने इतनी नाफरमानी की तो अल्लाह ताला ने
बगैर किसी मेहनत के, बगैर किसी
उनको देखे ना, पानी भी उन्हें कहीं जाना, अल्लाह ने पिछली आयतों में क्या बताया कि पानी भी वहीं निकाल दिया कि उनको जाना भी ना कहीं पड़े, और वो परिंदे भी खुद ही सुबह में उनके पास आ जाते थे, उनको पकड़ने के लिए उन्हें कहीं शिकार करने भी नहीं जाना पड़ता था। Making sense?
Yeah.
So inshallah,
I was thinking that it's like they were Allah's guest when they were over there, and He was treating them. And when they disrespected, or what they call it, nashukri, then He said, "Okay, you go by your own."
Yeah, you go on your own. Yes, absolutely. तो उसके लिए तो यह है कि भाई कहीं भी चले जाओ, फिर खुद ही मेहनत करो, उगाओ और खाओ।
Yeah.
So this is what it is. Now I looked for the tafsir on this verse, but there is nothing much given in this tafsir. So otherwise I would have read it from there. So maybe if anybody is more knowledgeable, then maybe they can guide us. But I did not find anything on this verse in this tafsir over here, which I normally, when I look for this tafsir, I couldn't find anything. Okay, so since this is a long verse, let's quickly go over the grammatical thing so that we can understand some of this. So we know that what is that is a conjunction, and when kultum. Now kultum is from where? Kala, yes.
Kala, Kalu,
Yes. So kultum will be siga number.
3.
Are you sure?
6.
No, these are number 6.
Oh, actually 7.
8. Actually 9. Eh?
Um,
3 for male, 3 for female, third person. This is second person, the plural one, kultum.
Yes.
All of you all
Yeah.
said, right?
9.
So number 9, right? So we have qala, which is the madi. Yes. Yakulu, which is mudare. Kul ka matlab कहना, कहो, अमर. कायलुन कहने वाला. मकूलुन जिसको कहा गया. कौलुन कहना. कव्वालुन जो लोग कवाली करते हैं. इसमें मुबालगा, जिसमें मुबालगा पाया जाए. मुबालगा का मतलब होता है एग्जैजरेशन.
कवाली में भी तो बहुत एग्जैजरेशन ही करते हैं ना.
जी जी जी, लेकिन मैं जरा मजाक कर रहा था आपसे. कव्वालुन, जैसे मैं उसको एग्जांपल इस तरह दूं कि रहीमुन. अब रहीमुन क्या है कि उसमें एक कंटिन्यूटी है. उसको अगर उर्दू में ट्रांसफर करें तो रहीम का मतलब होता है रहम करना, और रहीमुन का मतलब हुआ हमेशा रहम करने वाला. Making sense?
Yeah.
But isma mubalgha here is, I cannot explain it, but inshallah we'll come to that. So kultum is one of the verb of the siga of the madi. Yes. So kultum verb is there, and tum is all of you, which is antum.
Yes.
Antum, right?
Yes.
Now, if you say kultum, you said, then who did they say it to?
Musa.
Who did they? Musa.
Musa.
So Musa is the file.
File.
Are you sure? Is
No.
Musa saying it?
Musa Maful.
I think Bani Israel is saying.
Yeah,
Bani
the
Israel.
Bani Israel is, because look, the test for you guys was, look, if the siga is not 1 and not 4, then the file is hidden inside the verb, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's why I was saying, who's the file? Antum, all of you, right?
Yeah.
You all, yeah. And Musa, Ya Musa is the harfe nida is the ya, and Musa is the munada. They called him out. They called him out.
Yeah,
Now what?
Musa.
Yes. Then what they tell him? Lan nasbira. Okay. Ab ye jo nasbira hai, which is from sabr. Yes.
Sabar.
Yeah.
Right. So sabr, this is mudare because it's nasbira. We cannot be patient. Yes.
Yeah.
We cannot be patient. Lan means never. And we know, even in the last session, I was saying that there are 3 modes of mudare: the regular, the light, and the lightest. Yeah. What is the identification for light? That will be in the status of nasab. Is nasbira in the status of nasab?
Is Nasibatul Mazare.
Nasbatul mudare, because of the keyword lan.
Lan.
Whenever this word comes, the mudare will go into the status of nasab, and it will become, because see, they are it should be nasbiruna. Yes, I think.
Yeah.
Or nasbir is we will not wait. So anyway, it takes it into the status of nasab, and the una part is, I think, dropped. And what is the noon telling you? What kind of pronoun it has? Nahnu.
We, no.
We, Nahnu is we, right?
First person, yeah.
Yeah.
Now look at this. Ala is harfe jar. Yes.
Yeah.
And ta'am is food.
Noun.
Yes.
Yeah.
What kind of food?
Wahid.
Wahidan.
Wahid then.
So is ta'am and wahid is sifa mawsuf?
Yeah.
Yes.
And the sifa mawsuf is the majroor part on ala.
Yeah.
And jar majroor is mutalik about the fail nasbira.
Fine. Yeah.
Yes. So this whole thing, Ya Musa lan nasbira ala ta'amin wahid, is the verbal sentence. Agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So, and if you take a look at the annotation, so we have here, this is one sentence here, which is a big long verbal sentence. Yes. And this is one verbal sentence outside. So the file is you all, and the verb is kul. And this whole verbal sentence becomes the maf'ul bihi for kultum. Because this is what they said. Ya Musa lan nasbira ala ta'amin wahid. Are you guys with me on this?
Yeah, Brother Abed,
Yes.
it's a verbal sentence. Ya Musa is a ism, so
Yes, but that's the, you're right. But it is over here, that is a verbal sentence here, but Musa is sort of part of that munada, right?
Mhm.
They called out to somebody, but after that, they are making a verbal sentence, right?
Okay. Nasbira.
Yeah, so try to understand that. Now, there is a lot of noise coming in the background. Who is muted? Okay, so if you think that the noise is coming from you, please mute yourself. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Brother Altaf, you had a question?
No, I was saying that maybe the verbal sentence is starting Ya Musa, as you're saying, Arfinida and lan is indeed.
Yes,
The real verb is nasbira.
yes. So
that's
this is,
the start of
yes, that this is a negative
negative,
verbal
yeah.
sentence, yes, because of the lan. Because in the, when you try to make a verbal sentence negative, you, if it's mudare, then you put these kind of words,
Yeah.
lan or la. And lan is a special kind of word which means never, and it's always for the future,
For the
and
future.
and it brings the verb into the status of nasb. Okay.
Yeah.
It that's why this fatha, it, I believe, is supposed to be nasbiruna.
Nasbiru, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, because it's plural. They're all talking about themselves, that we will not be patient on one kind of food.
lan हरगिज़ नहीं, ताकीद
Yeah.
के साथ नफे
ताकीद के साथ कि हम हरगिज नहीं
मफूल
एक
पैदा
food पे,
करता है.
हाँ माशाल्लाह. तो let's look at the next one. So उसके बाद उन्होंने क्या कहा? उसके बाद उनकी रिक्वेस्ट क्या थी? फदऊ इज फेल अमर. उसमें किसको हुक्म दिया उन्होंने? मूसा अलैहिस्सलाम को.
Musa alayhi salam.
मूसा अलैहिस्सलाम उनके सामने खड़े हैं, तो वो अंता हुए ना, अंता फदऊ, you call out to what? Lana, for us, Rabbaka, your Lord. Yeah. So is the file is anta?
Yes.
Verb is da, and the file is anta.
Yes.
And lana is jar majroor.
Yes.
Mutalik, yes. And what are they asking to call? Call who? Rabbaka, your Lord, which is mudaf, mudafun ilayh. Yes, Lord of yours, right?
Mhm.
So this is also another verbal sentence. Fad'u lana rabbaka. Call for us your Lord. So this is Fele Amr. This is the question they asked. Yes, this is the request they made. So the next sentence will be the Jawab Amr. The Jawab of that what are they asking for? Yukhrij lana mimma tumbitul ard. Yes. So look at this. Is yukhriju is from kharaja?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it fi'l mudari?
Pehle mudare.
Yes. Pehle mudari.
Yes, but it's not amr, it's yukhrij.
Second.
So it is the huwa is the file, right?
Yeah.
This is jazmatul mazare.
Jazmatul mudari. Jazakallah khair, Sister Lubna. Another thing is when there is a jazm, that means it's the lightest version of the mudari. Get it? The regular version, it will be yukhriju. Yeah.
Yes.
The light version will be yukhrija.
Yeah, the akhaf one, yeah.
So,
That's the akhaf. Yeah.
so in other words, if it was fail amar, it will be ukhrij.
Yes, it will be ukhrij, nikalo, right?
Yeah.
But ये क्या कह रहे हैं कि अपने रब को कहो, क्या करे वो? Yukhrij, कि वो निकाले. He bring forth, right? Lana, for us, jar majroor. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the letter mimma, we know that is also ma is isme mausul. Yes.
Min and ma.
Yeah, mim,
Yeah,
and the word ma is isme mausul.
इसमें
Now,
मौसूल है
if isme mausul is there, then we need to find sila.
हर्फ जारी है
And sila is normally a verbal sentence most of the time. So
Yeah.
tumbitul ard is also a verbal sentence. Tumbitu. Okay. Let's look at some of these words so that you understand what I'm talking about. So we looked at kultum and nasbira. Let's look at nasbira. Nasbira is from sabara, from bab nasara yansuru, and daraba yadribu. Yeah. So जब मुदारे में आप इसे 14C का बनाएंगे तो क्या बनेगा? नस्बिरु.
Yes.
Right? नस्बिरु, right? लेकिन जब आपने लन लगा दिया तो it will take it into nasab, so it will become nasbira. Yeah.
Yes.
And the actual word will be nasbiruna. Yes, because it's a plural. So वो उसमें फता लगा to make it nasab, and una part was dropped. Yes. Usbir का usbur का मतलब होगा सबर करो, be patient. Sabirun is the person who is patient. Masburun जिसके ऊपर सबर किया जाए, जिस चीज के ऊपर सबर किया जाए. ठीक है. Sabran, the act of being patient. Patience. ठीक है. Is that clear?
Yes.
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 Okay. So they're saying we endure, but the actual meaning is we will not be patient on, or we cannot just count on one kind of food, or we cannot just tolerate one kind of food, right? Okay, what else we were looking for? Fad'u, yes. Let's look at fad'u. So dal, ain, waw, da'a, yad'u, ud'u. Now ud'u, so call out. So you will say fad'u. You put the word fa in front of it. Yes. So fad'u means so call out to your Lord.
Yeah.
To your Lord, right?
Yeah.
Mad'u'un. Okay, da'in. Da'in is the person who's calling. Yes. हम कहते हैं ना ये दाई इस्लाम है या दाई किसी चीज को बुलाने वाले को दाई कहते हैं ना.
Yes.
और मदऊ जिसको बुलाया जाए, अब जिनको उर्दू आती है वो समझ सकते हैं कि हमने उनको मदऊ किया.
मधु की है हमने उनको, आपने मुझे मधु नहीं किया.
इंशाल्लाह आपको ईद पे मदऊ करते हैं इंशाल्लाह. ठीक है. और दावत क्या होती है? दावतुन किसी को बुलाना, किसी को बुलाना, राइट? ओके. And iftial we will look at some of the time. And what else? Rabbaka you know already. Yukhrij. Yukhrij will be from kharaja. And this is from bab aslama yuslimu. Okay. It can also be from yaftaha, bab fataha, fataha yaftahu. But over here it is from akhraja yukhriju. Yes. Akhrij. Akhrij is the fi'l amr. Nikalo. Bring forth. मुखरिजुन, मुखरजुन, इखराजुन. ओके. अब एक छोटा सा नुक्ता है कि why is it not खराजा and why is it बाब इफ़ाल? Think about it. What are they asking? युखरिज. ठीक है. खराजा जो है, if you think about सलासी मुजल्लद, खराजा का ट्रांसलेशन क्या होता है?
निकला.
निकला. वो निकला. Yes.
Yeah.
तो उसमें तो वो अपनी जात के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं ना कि वो निकला या उसने. लेकिन उखरुज में जो इफाल की जो खुसूसियत है कि वो किसी और चीज को निकालना. You follow? You have to bring forth something else. Because what are they asking for? They're asking for those vegetations. So they're saying, tell your Lord to bring it out for us, not for himself, or not the act of Kharaja, right? So there is a difference between akhraja and yukhriju and kharaja. You guys understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And look at this. Yukhriju over here is yakhruj. There is a big difference in the harakat. Yukhriju, yakhruju. You see?
So lazim bab hoga na?
This is fe'l lazim and this is fe'l mutaaddi. Okay. Now let's talk about that fe'l lazim and what is fe'l mutaaddi. When there is a verbal sentence, we know that by default a verbal sentence must have a file. When the meaning is complete with the file alone, we call it fe'l lazim. Kharaja, वो निकला, बात खत्म हो गई, बात समझ में आ गई. ठीक है? समझ गए?
Yeah.
लेकिन जब वर्बल सेंटेंस में फाइल के साथ साथ मफूल की भी जरूरत हो बात को मुकम्मल करने के लिए, तो उसको फेल मुताद्दी कहते हैं. मेकिंग सेंस?
Yes.
तो अखरजा में होता है कि तुम निकालो, वो निकालता है या निकालना. अब निकालना है तो किसी चीज को निकाला भी होगा ना साथ, तो उसमें एक निकालने वाला है और एक वो चीज है जो आगे आएगी जो निकलेगी, राइट? सो उस सेंटेंस को कंप्लीट होने के लिए मफूल की जरूरत भी पड़ेगी. Are you with me on this, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. So we know that this is the fail and huwa is the file. This is mutalliq 1 and this is this letter ma or mim is over here is another jar, and the mim ma was the ism mawsul and the tumbitul ardu was the verbal sentence which becomes the sila, and this ism mawsul with the sila become the majroor for this meme, and there is the mutalliq number 2 for yukhrij. Are you with me on so far?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is the jawab amr कि अल्लाह से कहो, अपने खुदा से कहो कि हमारे लिए जमीन में से निकाले. ठीक है? क्या निकाले? आगे पढ़ते हैं. Mim bakaliha. Now, in the Arabic language, the ard, the word ard, zameen, is it muannas or muzakkar? Muannas. So the zamir for muannas is ha, right? Huwa is for the male and ha is for female. So यहाँ पर जमीन जो है वो जानदार है या गैर जानदार है?
जानदार, गैर,
उर्दू में भी, इंग्लिश में भी हम कहते हैं ना मदर लैंड, राइट? उर्दू इंग्लिश में भी कहते हैं ना मदर लैंड और मदर नेचर, और उसके लिए कभी कभी हर का वर्ड भी इस्तेमाल होता है, राइट? बट वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द हा हियर मींस इट्स हर्ब्स. गॉट इट? किस्साहिहा एंड इट्स कुकम्बर्स, जिसे उर्दू में हम ककड़ी या खीरा कहते हैं. वफूमिहा एंड इट्स गार्लिक. So you can see there are so many mutalliq and ma'tuf. Wow, 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 wow. So all of these together, they become majroor for this min. Are you guys with me?
Yes.
Okay. So this is a part of a one big sentence. I know it will be hard for you to put everything together in one go, but I'm sure that in your mind, the picture is getting built, right? These little puzzles getting together, and you can see the bigger picture. And when we look at the verse again, what are they saying? Ke وَإِذْ قُلْتُمْ يَا مُوسَى لَن نَّصْبِرَ عَلَى طَعَامٍ وَاحِدٍ فَادْعُ لَنَا رَبَّكَ يُخْرِجْ لَنَا مِمَّا, out of what? تُنْبِتُ الْأَرْضِ, grows in the earth. What? مِمْ بَقَلِهَا وَكِسَّائِهَا وَفُومِهَا وَأَدَسِهَا وَبَصَلِهَا. दुनिया जो जमीन की जो चीजें हैं वो उन्होंने मांगी. ठीक है? Let's say if we can find these words in here. So tumbitu is another word, noon ba ta, and it is from bab if'al. Aslama yuslimu. Ambata yunbitu. Ambit. Munbitun, munbatun, inbatun. Yes? This is surface sagir. Are we all familiar with surface sagir now? Okay, good.
Is the word somehow nabatat coming from this root?
Yes, most like it. Yes. Okay. So what else we can look at? There was another one. Bakaliha. Okay, I don't have any. This is okay. Today I learned another thing that some of the nouns, they are known as mushtaq. Okay, and mushtaq nouns, they are derived from the verbs. Okay, and later on I can explain further. But just right now, take a high level note. There are some nouns, they are known as jamid. What are they known as?
Jamid.
Jamid.
Amen.
Yeah, jamid means they did not come out of anything and nothing comes out of them. Okay.
They have no mazi, no madare, no amal.
No, it's not that. It's that mean that, and there is masdar. You know that masdar?
Yeah.
Okay, the masdar means that before the grammatical rules, those words existed as is because they were used by the people of the language. Yeah. For example, if I say darbun, what is meaning of darbun? To hit, marna.
Yes.
But from darbun, that's the masdar. It existed before they had daraba yadrib. Is that making sense? Guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Brother Altaf, are you with me on that?
Yeah. I was just on mute. My fan is close by making noise.
Oh, no worries, no worries. So think about this. If I say dakhala,
Yeah.
masdar was dakhulun. See, it was not dakhlun like darbun. It was dakhulun. If there was kharaja, it will be khurujun. So the masdar is of different format. They existed already, but then the verb formats were taken out of them. So there is one kind of noun called masdar, and it existed already because it was spoken by the people of the language. Yeah. Then there are nouns which were derived out of the verb. What does that mean? Meaning, if I say abada is meaning he worshipped. Yes. And the mudare was yabudu. He worships or he will worship. Got it? But can I extract out of that abidun?
Yes.
Yes. So
Abidun,
that
yes.
word came out of abada yabudu. From the, yes. And then can I extract mabudun?
Mabudun, yeah.
Yes. So that noun will be the isme mashtaq. Yeah, it's part of it. It was extracted out of the verb. Now, the third thing, rajulun, right? Now, rajulun did not came out of anything, and nothing comes out of rajulun. So you will not find any surface saghir for that. Making sense? So by telling you all that, I'm getting to the point that bakaliha is sort of that one of those kind of nouns which does not have any other madi, mudare, amr, ismul fa'il, ismul maf'ul. Got it? It's mostly must be a jamid word. Jamid. Is that making sense?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. What happened here? Something broke on me. Okay, no worries. We'll look at it. So similarly, wa kisaiha, wa fumiha, wa adasiha. I'm sure you will. The ha part is the pronoun, by the way. Yes. Yeah. So let's look at 61. Next one. Qala. So Musa said. Musa alayhi salam. So qala, is this a verb?
Yes.
And is it the noun is huwa? Why
Yeah.
is this a first siga, by the way? Qala.
Yes.
So is there a possibility that it could be an outside file?
Inside.
Inside.
Oh, but there is a possibility that there could be an
Possibility,
outside
yes.
file, right?
Yes.
It
But
could be.
do we see anything in the status of rafa after that?
No.
No. So when we don't see anything rafa after that in the sentence, then we know that it is the inside file. Huwa. Okay. Atastabdiluna. That is, here this hamza with the fatha or this hamza is a interrogative harf. Do you or would you? tastabdiluna. Tastabdiluna is fi'l mudare, second person. Actually, it is badala. You see, it is badala. What is badal? Badal is to exchange something.
Babi Istafal.
Yeah. So my easy Arabic website broke for now. Let's see.
Yeah, something went wrong.
Went wrong. Anyways, if it comes back, we'll know. So you know what atastabdiluna. Luna mean it is plural. Would you all exchange? Yeah. So technically we're talking to all the Musa alayhi salam is talking back to the people, right? So he's saying, would you exchange allazi, that which huwa adna? Something adna is from dunya. Dunya ko isliye kehte hain ki dunya is the superlative degree of inferior, yeah. Adna cheez kya hoti hai, which has no value or which is very little value, no value, inferior. Because Musa alayhi salam saying that you know, instead of Allah's blessings, you are looking for something. Anybody can have it by working in the yard and grow them yourself, and you have to work really hard for that, right? So what is the definition here? So qala is the verb, huwa is the file. Now this atastabdiluna also has an interrogative verb, badala, right? And ta is the alamat mudari for second person. Una is the jama, and the file is you all. Antum, yes? Yeah. Allazi isme mawsul. Yes. Then huwa adna, huwa is mubtada. Why is it mubtada? Because huwa is rafa. And it's a pronoun. Is it marfa?
Yes.
Yes, because all the pronouns are marifa. And it is in the status of rafa because it's from the chart of rafa pronouns. Yes. Adna, is it nasab?
Nasab.
Actually, it is adna, so it's gonna be all three. One be adna. Right?
Yeah.
So, but that is the khabar. Huwa adna. Huwa meaning it is, not he. That the thing they're asking for is referred to as it, because they were asking for the you know, the garlic and the onion and the bunch of stuff. So that is a nominal sentence that becomes the sila for allazi, and that sila with its isme mawsul become maful bihi for atastabdiluna. Can you guys see that?
Yes.
Yes. And this one big verbal sentence, this one becomes maful bihi for the verb kala. Are you able to see that in your mind, that how this thing is coming along, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Yeah, because if you can do that, mashallah, then you guys are making a lot of progress. Yeah. Okay. Atastabdiluna billazi huwa khair. So what in the previous sentence, what was the thing that are you sure that you would like to exchange the inferior? But then you have to give the comparison, right? Billazi, for that which it is better. Huwa khair. Now, huwa adna, huwa khair. Is it the same structure?
The same meaning, different.
Right? Yeah, huwa is the mubtada and khair is better. Inferior was the opposite. Khair was, the opposite of inferior was khair. That is a nominal sentence. Yes. Allazi is isme mawsul. So again, allazi and huwa khair sila mawsul becomes that one part, and letter ba is majroor, harf jar. Yes. So that becomes mutalik for atastabdiluna. Are we good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Then let's look at this. So what was the command? Ihbitu. Misran. Now here Misran is not
the city.
Yeah, it's not city, it's not like Egypt. Like we would say, oh, this is Misr. Like they were ordered to enter Misr. No. Even though Misr is also a city, over here the translation is to go down to a city. Yeah. So there is a file, ihbitu, and I don't have my tools anymore. And I don't know why. Something went.
Habita.
No, this is ihbitu, right? Let's see. Yeah, something is really bad. What about okay?
Maybe their server may be down.
Yes. So the noun here is ihbitu. It is the fi'l amr. So it says you all go down, right? Go down or enter a city. Here we say second person masculine plural imperative verb. Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now let's look at this. Fa inna lakum ma sa'altum. Okay. So we have inna here. What happens when we have inna?
become khabru inna.
Beat.
We need, when we have inna, we know that we are looking at a verbal sentence. Yes.
Certainly.
Yeah.
And we know that it will become ismo inna and khabru inna. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and we also know that in a nominal sentence, sometime the mutalliq part can come in the beginning to create the emphasis or give more emphasis to the sentence structure.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So let's look at ma sa'altum. Is ma isme mausula?
Yes. Sila.
Yeah. But
Need a sila, right?
Sila.
So sa'altum is from sa'ala, right? That's a verb.
Yeah.
And tum is you all. So it is a verbal sentence, small verbal sentence. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that sila can satisfy the ma because it's the isme mausul. That's the pair for ma.
Yeah.
Good. Right. So that ma sa'altum is the mubtada. Yes.
Mashallah.
Ma sa'altum is the mubtada. And that is because it's in the end and inna is in the beginning and mutalliq is in the middle. So because of this inna, it will be known as ismo inna. And what is the khabar?
Lakum ma sa'altum.
Inna lakum ma sa'altum. So khabar will be what? Is there khabar mahfuz here or mahfuz? Lubna, any help over here?
What is your question?
Question is, we are looking for that why is it saying this is here, this asterisk here is saying that's a khabru inna. So that means something is mazuf. Mazuf means something is hidden and assumed. Right? And that assumption is the khabar. But anyhow, we can always come back to this and look into that. We got our thing back. So
Yes.
ihbitu is from habata, yahbitu, ihbit, habitun, mahbutun, habutun. Yeah. And it is from bab daraba. What else? Sa'altum. From sa'ala. Yas'alu. Sal, is'al. Sa'ilun, mas'ulun, su'alun. Yes? From bab fataha yaftahu. Sa'ala, yas'alu, then also from bab nasara. Yes? What is, when you read in the Quran, yas'alunaka, what does that mean?
They are asking.
you are
Asking you who? Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yes, yas'alunaka ayana mursaha. They ask you about the day of judgment. Yas'alunaka anil ahilla. They ask you concerning the new moon. Yeah. Kul hiya mawaqitu linnasi wal hajj. They are times appointed for the benefit of men and for the pilgrimage, and it is not righteous that you should enter the houses at their back. Walaysal birru bi an ta'tul buyuta min zuhuriha. Zuhuriha is from behind. From your back. So what happens? Just out of context here. Then in Makkah, when people used to leave for Hajj, from their front door, or from they leave their houses, and if they forget something in the house and they need to get it back, this, for some reason, they had this custom that they would not enter from the main gate because they think that they have already left for Hajj. So it is not appropriate for them to enter the house again. So they go from the back door of the house.
Oh.
Yes. So that was the tafsir I learned from some of the scholars. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, oh, what is the big deal about that? It is not righteous. The righteous is you should still enter from the front door, you know. But the real righteousness is the fear of Allah, the iman in your heart. Yeah. So he's saying that you should enter the houses at their backs, but righteousness is this, that one should guard against evil and go into the houses by their doors and be careful of your duty to Allah that you may be successful. So something we just got it out of context here. Okay. Let's look at the other one. Waduribat. What is duribat? Is it, can you see, is it a verb? Daraba?
Yes.
Yeah. And duribat, is it masculine or feminine? Siga number?
3, 4.
4. Because first 3 sigas are for the male, third person. Siga number 4 is the first female siga. Duribat. Yeah. So what is the saying? Waduribat alayhim az-zillatu wal maskanatu. Now, is zillatu feminine?
Feminine.
Yes.
Maskana is feminine. So what kind of verb they're gonna bring? The feminine word.
Feminine. Yes.
Okay. Now, another point. Is it daraba or is it duriba?
Duriba.
So it is a passive voice.
Majhul.
Majhul. उनके ऊपर मुसल्लत की गई. उसने मुसल्लत नहीं की, उनके ऊपर. You know, duribat. So when we have duribat, majhul, then we don't have a file. We have a
Live file.
live file. And look at az-zilla wal maskana. That is what is the file, which is the naib file.
Live file.
See, az-zilla, wow, maskana, they are together, one unit with the and in between. Yeah. And alayhim is jar majroor. That becomes the mutalik for that word, duribat. Are you with me, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So alhamdulillah, that is good. Let's look at another one. Waba'u bi ghadabim min Allah. And they drew on themselves wrath. Ghadab kya hota hai? Ghussa. Kiska? Min Allah. Of Allah. So wrath of Allah, right? That's min Allah is jar majroor. And ghadab. Ghadab kiska? Allah ka. So they're calling it sifa. Yes. They're giving it like a sifa mawsuf. Okay. So what is the meaning of? And they drew on themselves wrath of Allah.
Gazab of Allah.
What is next? I'm rushing now because we are running out of time. So please don't mind me going.
Should we continue this ayah next time?
We could also do it next time. So
Yeah, because we are running short of time and we'll have to go to the masjid also.
Okay. So that's fine. So let me just quickly show you these words. What time you have to leave, Brother Ijaz?
We have to leave around 11 o'clock. We
Okay,
have to
so-
do wudu and all that.
Yes. Okay. Only 5 more minutes. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So azilla is from zal lam lam and it's from bab daraba. Zalla yuzillu, zilli, zalin, mazlulun, zalalatun, zillatun, and zalilun. You see zalilun here?
Zalilun, yeah.
On the pattern of rahimun.
हमारे उर्दू का वर्ड अरबी में भी है जलील.
हमने सारी कुछ अरबी से तो लिए. हमारा अपना कुछ भी नहीं है भाई.
उर्दू लश्करी ज़बान है.
Yeah. Maskana is from sakana. See? So sakana, nasara, yansuru, and one of the word is misery or misery or whatever you're going to call it quickly. And then what else? Waba'u. So ba'a, yabu'u, bu, ba'in, mabu'un, bu'an. Yes, did I say it right? From qala yakul. And what do we see here? We see Hamza.
Yes.
Yes.
Hamza Hadaf.
Hamza is Mahmuz, right?
Hamza Mahmoud, yes.
What else you want to see? We had the word asaw. Yes. Yaktuluna is from Katala, right?
Yes.
And Nabiyina is a plural of Nabi,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Asaw is from, you remember also Tawasaw bis sabri with Tawasaw bil haq? I think it's also from the same, maybe not. Asa, Ya'si, Si. How do you say that? Si?
Yes.
Asin, Masiun, Asyan. Asiyan. Yeah? Asyan.
Asyan.
It's kind of hard to pronounce. Okay. What else? Yatadun from Ain Dal Waw. Yataduna ikhtalafa yakhtalifu bab ifta'al. Etada yatadi etadi mu'tadin mu'tadan iti
Down.
Itidahun. Itidahun.
Eat it down.
Okay, so inshallah we'll continue next time. But overall, I know it was a really long verse, and there are a lot of information in it, and I feel that I didn't do a 100% good job. But inshallah, when we start talking about it next time, we'll discuss some missing pieces, or maybe
Inshallah.
inshallah we'll do more. But overall, you guys understood the verse, what that means.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, good. So Jazakallah khairan, and inshallah we will see you next week. And so yeah, we will not have Eid till later. So yeah, we can meet next week. Do you guys want to meet, or you guys want to have a day off? I don't see any reason we should take a day off.
Yeah.
I think we
it's
No,
should
we
be
should
there.
continue.
middle
We
of the
should
week.
continue.
Inshallah.
We
I think
should-
it's in the
Because
middle.
it will be a
Yeah.
working day, and
Maybe we
normally
can take it
Eid-
after.
Yes, inshallah. After Eid, we can take. But also, you know what's going on? Like we are entering the last, the most blessed 10 days, right?
Yes.
Of the
Yeah.
year. So this will become an act of ibadah for us.
Ibadah.
That's right. That's
So
right.
inshallah,
Starting from
let's
tomorrow.
starting from tomorrow. It's actually started already, right? Because
Yeah.
after Maghrib,
Started today.
yeah, started today. So
Already
inshallah,
started.
yeah. I mean, technically tomorrow is the first day, but as I'm
Yes, we
saying
have
that,
started. Yes,
The-
the
the-
Hajj
but-
has started.
but we say that our days start from after Maghrib, right? So
Yeah.
technically
Yes,
we have.
because
started.
when
So,
the
brother
Ramadan
Ahmed,
is
it will
started,
be-
we
it
start
will be
the
Hajj Akbar?
Tarawih for the first day.
Yes, Brother Altaf, sorry, go ahead.
Will it be Hajj Akbar? Because it will be on Friday, Arafah.
Oh yeah.
From the definition, yes, we can say that when the Hajj falls on Friday.
This is the Akbar. Very good.
Yeah, it's nice, very nice.
Alhamdulillah. ठीक है भाई, Jazakallah khairan everyone who joined, and we will inshallah continue next time. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika wa nashhadu la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum.
Jazakallah.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum.